All right, child, that time of the year, if you're in the NBA 2K, I want to get you the six, the jump shots, everything you need to go out there and have an advantage on your competition. Go over to NBA2KLabs.com right now. Use my code BASHWORLD, and I'm going to save your money, and you're going to have this top secret stuff. I'm telling you, you're going to have the sauce, all right? I got you. Lock in, lock in. Yes, sir, man. You know I love doing that, man. You got to be locked in, all right? On NBA 2K26, you need to be locked in, all right? Now, I ain't got my dark shades on, but I need y'all to smash this up, you know what I mean, right now, because we locked in, all right? I need you to be locked in at work, school, job, whatever it is that you're doing, lock in, all right? Lock in, all right? Now, there's a lot of power forwards out there that I run with. Of course, power forwards, they sit in the corner, you know what I mean? They don't really be doing a lot as much as the center, but the power forwards I've been running into, I'm like, yo, bro, I got to drop a power forward build that I came across that was actually going crazy, all right? So I'm here to give you ideas and things that I came across. This is not like something I'm sitting in front of a computer and I'm trying to make. Nah, I'm actually in the field all the time, and when I come across something I like, so this power forward is a speedy offensive engine, and I feel like, yo, it was worth me making this video because somebody out there might need this type of build, all right? So you're making a power forward. The height is gonna be 6'11". The weight is gonna be 213. The wingspan is gonna be 6'11" as well. Okay, now I use detailed view because I'm able to see exactly where my max attributes go up to, all of that cool stuff, all right? And you're gonna see your body types, you know what I mean? We got slender for this, we got balance, we got buff, you know what I mean? So there's some reasons why I do that, you know what I mean? You get to see all your badges when they max and all that stuff, so it's pretty cool. All right, now, let's get into it. There's some things I liked about this build after I, you know, took it and remade it, and some things that I was like, interesting. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna break that down to you, you know what I mean, and get you right. Maybe you might want to make it. Maybe you might see something that you like. You like, yo, let me add it to what I'm doing. Now, right off the back, I feel like power forward is gonna be in the corner, so he need to be able to shoot. So the shooting on this build, the mid-range is an 85, the three-point is an 85, and the free throws are 82. So you can play Pro-Am, you can play 5v5 with this. You can go anywhere in any setting with this build, you know what I mean? And not feel intimidated. So that's always a plus, you know what I mean? I feel like you need that, all right? But there is some things on this build I'm like, we gotta see if we could take it to the next level, you know what I mean? Or at least get it up there. Now, first thing is the set shot specialist. Yeah, I know how I feel about that. We gotta get that to gold. Gold is gonna help you shoot way better. Now, you should have cap breakers right now. So if you have any cap breakers, you can take this mid-range, I mean, you can take a three-pointer up to 89, right? And it's gonna give you set shot specialist gold. So that's off the bat, all right? Now, the Deadeye, you gotta use one of your badges, but for the set shot specialist, you can use some cap breakers, take that up 4 actually, take that up to 89 and you lit, all right? Now, that's also gonna allow your limitless range to go silver. So round of applause because we cooking now. Now the power forward is cooking because they're gonna dot you and you're gonna have to make that shot. And it's a corner shot, so it's not like it's that hard to make it. You know what I mean? You just gotta be. I would tell you to make sure you're on point. You know what I mean? So now look, you got gold set shot specialist, you got silver limitless range, and a silver Deadeye. Now, I'm not gonna keep that on gold. I'm using my max +2 and I'm turning that to gold. I'm turning that to legend. So now you got a legend, all right? You got a legend off the rip. That's where, pardon me, I'm a little under the weather, but we still got to get the workout, all right? That's where I feel like you would eat at, right there. You would eat. Oh, you go eat up so good right there, my boy. All right, legend set shot specialist, limitless, silver, Deadeye silver. All right, now if you want to use another max +1 and pick that Deadeye up to gold, that's on you. You know what I mean? If you choose to do that, but at least you know, yo, I'm set shot. I'm gonna make my shot. All right. So as far as the shooting, I can rock with this. You know what I mean? My shooter's at an 86, and I be cannon. I'm like, yo, I love that joint. All right. Now as far as the passing, as a power forward, this is why I really was like, yo, I gotta get this to build. Because as a power forward, the center needs to have passing up, but the power forward too, because most of the time the power forward get it and he makes a decision, you know, who am I gear? I've seen it happen. The ball goes to the corner, someone reacts real quick, the power forward kicks it to the guard, you know what I mean, or something else at the top, and the faster you can get it to him, the faster the buckets go drop. So break starter goal, diamond goal, versatile visionary goal, We ain't even got to discuss none. You lit. That's a must, okay? You ain't even got the chain done, add none. Now, ball handling, 75 is all right, but you're a power forward. You ain't really, you know what I mean? You're not AI. You ain't really trying to, you know what I mean? You're not a guard or nothing like that. So if I was you, I would go to 2K Labs right now and go use my code BashWorld on the checkout after you get those fire SIGs. You know what I mean? You want to know the secret, the sauce? 2K Labs, use my code BashWorld on the checkout. You know what I mean? All right, now, speed with ball, 68. You got lightning launcher on bronze. You ain't really doing nothing. You shouldn't be having a ball that much in your hand anyway when you speed with ball and stuff like that. If you're doing that, you're a bad power forward. You feel me? So the playmaking is solid. Now the defense, here's where it get a little sticky because you are responsible for holding down that D2. You know what I mean? You ain't the last resort, but you definitely need it, all right? So all-ball pest silver is cool, but that paint patroller is low, so max that out. I mean, use a max +1 on that. Get that to at least silver, because that's kind of weak right there. I ain't gonna lie. You kind of weak with that. I ain't gonna cap, all right? That's what I would do. You know what I mean? I would probably use it right there, because interior defense, you're gonna need that. Now, perimeter defense, you lit, because you're 6'11", they might switch on you, but at least you'll be able to, you know what I mean? You there, you know what I mean? Your challenger is not high, but I'd rather your interior defense be high and your perimeter might not be as high. That's just me personally. If you feel some type of other way, but when it comes down to it and you playing on threes and you getting dunked on and scored on, thank me later, bro, that you put that joint up to at least silver. The interior, you know what I mean, your paint patroller, you know what I mean? So you got the defense on this build is kind of like shaky, like, if you got a shorty on the bed that's kind of shaky, it's kind of like that. No, you know what I mean? All right, now the steal on this build, you ain't even stealing nothing. You ain't got no steal. Your defense is not, unless you know what you're doing. Some people know what they're doing. Like me, I ain't even trying to brag with y'all, but I don't need a high steal to get a steal. You know what I mean? And I got a low steal. I think my steal is like a 40, and I'm doing the defensive specialist. And steals is the least thing I worry about. I know I can get a steal because somebody go throw it in the lane where I'm at. I might not get all of them, but I'm gonna get a couple of them. You know what I mean? So just timing with that. But now, the block itself, the block is hot. All right. So your high flyer denier, solid. You know what I mean? It could go a little higher, but you got it on silver. But like I said, the paint patrol, that's my only issue with that. And my second issue, but it's not too much of an issue, but it is an issue, is rebounding with this build. Now, ain't too much you could do with the rebounder on this build. Actually, yes it is. I would, if you got any more, because I got 15 cap breakers, or 12 by now. So if you got enough, you use, we use 4 over there. If you happen to have 5 more, I don't know, you might not, so you can't do it. But if I would probably use my max +1, turn my rebound chaser up to at least gold, all right? Up to at least gold and work like that. You know what I mean? Gold on the rebound chaser would be solid. At least you would, you know what I mean? Now, it's still kind of low, your number 75, 80. That's kind of low to be rebounding, but it don't go no higher than that. It don't really go no higher than that. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. So just make sure I would do that. You know what I mean? Now, as far as your close shot, you're finishing, you're lit. You got float game, hook shot specialist, all on silver. Paint patrollers on, paint prodigies on entry-level bronze, but you got physical finish on silver. You know what I mean? So that's always a plus. You know what I mean? That's always solid. Your driving layup is solid. You're pretty much solid on finishing. It's like you're just solid. You're not like the greatest, but you're solid. You know what I mean? That's where you're at with it. Your driving dunk aerial wizard, that's gold. But your posterizer is bronze, but still entry level. Throw the oop up. I can catch it if nobody around. Have a little fun. Standing dunk, rise up. You're there, so you can rise up. You're not the most craziest, but it's there. 85 standing dunk is there. I use 85 on my build too, on my 6'9", and I love it. So salute. You're gonna be fine with that, because I'm out there in the field, and if you're watching me every day, you see what's going on. All right, now your paint, post control, post fade phenom, goal, hook shot specialist, poster, all this is, like I said, it's just you're there. There's nothing special about it, but you getting it done there. All right, now your physical For 6'11", speed is 79. That's solid. All right, speed is 79. If you want to use any extra cap breakers there, you're more than welcome. If they fit there, put that speed up to an 80. But I doubt it. 6'11", they not letting you get that speed unless you lower the weight. Actually, the weight is pretty. No, yeah, the weight is pretty low too. So, and you still can't. So that's where you're at with it. Agility, you good. You can't max that out no more. Strength, brick wall is also, like I said, it's kind of low. Now you can get that silver by using one cap breaker. So instead of you using maybe anything on the finishing with cap breaker wise, I'll probably use it here so you get that brick wall of silver. That's just me. And then I use the max plus one on that too as well to put it to gold. So that's options if you want to, because I need that gold. Brick wall, you need that gold. You're gonna be setting screens, that ain't gonna work. All right, that ain't gonna work on bronze. So you got some decisions to make. All right, so the vertical 78, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. You know what I mean? That's not bad at all. And voila, here we go. Let's see what we made, because I was feeling this build. You know what I mean? You got a speedy offensive engine. You know what I mean? Shout to the speedy offensive engine. You got shades of Pascal Siakam, Julius Randle, Scotty Barnes. You know what I mean? Your go-to badges is break starter, versatile visionary, dimer, top attributes, passing accuracy, standing dunk, mid-range shot. You have no weaknesses, okay? Not one weakness on this build, okay? Your strength is big man with magician vision, quick rise into two-hand dunks, reliable elbow jumper, you feel me? All right? Stretches the floor effectively. So that's what your power forward is supposed to be doing right there, all right? If y'all got any questions, y'all want to let me know what y'all think of this build. All right, I got a new song out, a new video. It's called Yeah, You Got It. It's out right now. I want you to check it out. Give me your thoughts, all right? It's your boy Bash. I love you. Peace. The camera's flash. You see the drip. I'm signing autographs. I'm taking pics. I'm in my bag. I got some tricks. I do a jab, and then I switch. I tell them don't talk about it, be about it. Cause you ain't on my level, man, I doubt it. If I don't get this bucket, I'ma crash out. As soon as he see my numbers, he just passed out. He said, yeah, 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 you got it, yeah, 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 you got it, yeah, 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 you got it, yeah, 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 you got it. I was made for the game, let me tell you how I'm stepping. Got the sauce like Curry, I be shooting like I'm stepping. I just hit the buzzer for the game, look how I'm flexing. Triple, double, trouble, baby, look at how I'm shuffling. I go Rain Man on them like I'm Sean Kemp. Like the Greek freak, they go have to guard this. I got dunking on my mind, look, I'm coming down the lane. I'ma put them on the floor and watch the crowd go insane. See the shot go fall, I could call it off the glass. Turn around after I shoot it, cause I know it's go splash. I'm all about the cash, and them rings they go give me when it's time to show the magic. Watch me pop out like I'm Penny. The camera's flash, you see the drip. I'm signing autographs. I'm taking pics. I'm in my bag. I got some tricks. I do a jab, and then I switch. I tell them don't talk about it, be about it. Cause you ain't on my level, man, I doubt it. If I don't get this bucket, I'ma crash out. As soon as he see my numbers, he just passed out. He said, yeah, 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 you got it, yeah, 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 you got it, yeah, 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 you got it, yeah, 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 you got it. I tell them class is in session, let me teach you, let me school you. Now welcome to my kingdom, let me tell you who the ruler. I'm connected with the hoopers, got defense and the shooters. I'm Kyrie with the vision, I go stupid like I'm Luka. Wait a minute, I'm going dumb. Ice cold with it, baby, Trey Young. See the fire, see the flame, time to really put in pain. Watch the crowd go insane for a king like I'm James. Oh, we ain't never losing focus. Now go and tell your center he a joke, not a joke. It's blow him out by 50, I go mama like I'm Kobe. And this is what they doing while they handing me my trophy. The cameras flash, you see the drip. I'm signing autographs. I'm taking pics. I'm in my bag. I got some tricks. I do a jab, and then I switch. I tell them don't talk about